Look, Liko, I have music, movies, photos, and lots of games saved on my computer.
That's great, Rennie.
I wonder how the computer can store so many things.
Well, Rennie, data are stored in storage units in the computer. Let us now look at the memory of a computer. As you already know by now that the computer stores all the work done on it. All the information is stored in the computer memory is made up of chips. There are two kinds of memory, primary and secondary.
Yes, I know. RAM and ROM are two kinds of primary memory of a computer.
Correct, Rennie. The primary memory is the part of the computer which stores data temporarily during execution. The computer's primary memory let us know about the amount of data that a computer can store in it. Since you already know that the primary memory is the RAM and ROM, let me tell you more about them. The full form of RAM is Random Access Memory. RAM can store data and instructions only when the computer is turned on. You can read and write data on the temporary memory. If the power suddenly goes out, all the data stored on it is lost. So RAM is also known as volatile memory. ROM stands for read-only memory. It stores programs and instructions which are required to run the programs. Programs stored on the ROM can only be read. ROM holds data permanently. You cannot write on the ROM. The information on ROM does not get wiped out when the computer is turned off. PROM, EPROM, and EPROM are three different kinds of ROM. PROM stands for Programmable Read-Only Memory. The information that is recorded on this cannot be changed. EPROM stands for Erasable Programmable Read-Only Memory. The stored memory can be erased by exposing it to ultraviolet light. EPROM stands for Electrically Erasable Program Read-Only Memory. The information written on it can be erased by using electric signals. This memory type is more flexible than EPROM.
Thank you for the information, Kliko. But what is secondary memory?
The place where information can be saved is called a secondary memory. It is also called auxiliary or external memory. CDs, DVDs, pen drives, and hard disks are examples of secondary memory.
I know that CD means compact disc. It can store and read data and programs.
That's right, Rennie. And what are DVDs?
DVD means digital versatile disc. It is flat and round and looks very similar to a CD. It can store more data than a CD.
Correct. CDs and DVDs are known as optical discs. Let me tell you about the hard disk now. A hard disk can contain much more data than either a CD or DVD. The hard disk is placed inside the CPU box. Look, this is the hard disk. Its surface is coated with a magnetic metal. A small recording head is placed very near to each surface to read and write. The hard disk can store all data until they are erased.
What about the pen drive?
The pen drive is a pen-like device. It is attached outside the computer's CPU cabinet and on a USB port. A pen drive can also store large amount of data. A pen drive is the most convenient device to carry data from one place to another, as we can put it in our pocket. There, now you know many things about data storage.
Yes, thank you, Kliko, for your help. Kliko, our teacher told us that we can do most of our work on a computer. Can you tell me some of the uses of a computer?
Sure, Rennie. A computer can be helpful to you in so many different ways. Let me tell you about some of them. I'm sure you know by now that we can play video games, watch movies, or listen to music on a computer.
Yes, Kliko.
Beside these activities, we can type, store letters and paragraphs on a computer.
Why do we need to store things in a computer, Kliko?
We store names, addresses, and telephone numbers in the address book of the computer so that we do not forget them. Do you know, Rennie, that a computer has a built-in dictionary in it? It helps us to increase our word power. It also helps us to check our spellings and grammar.
That's great, Kliko.
We can also draw colorful pictures on a computer using Microsoft Paint. With a computer, calculation is so much easier. We can calculate sums within a few seconds on a computer.
Wow! A computer can be very useful to us then.
Sure, Rennie.
Kliko, our teacher also told us that nowadays computers are used in many places. I only know that we have computers in our school.
Yes, Rennie. Beside your school, computers are used in many places nowadays.
Can you tell me about some of the places where computers are used?
As you have said that you have seen computers being used in your school, do you know where they are used in your school?
Our teacher uses the computer to make learning materials and also to teach.
You are right, Rennie. Beside that, teachers also use a computer to make a timetable, prepare report cards, or setting question papers. Students use computers for getting information on different topics. Computers are also used in school libraries to keep track and records of books.
Yes, I have seen our librarian using a computer. Where else is computer used besides schools, Kliko?
Computers are used in hotels for making bills. In shops, computers are used for keeping records of stock and sale of different items.
My dad told me that computers are also used in hospitals. Is it true, Kliko?
Yes, Rennie. Computers are used in many ways in the hospital. Computers help in diagnosing patients' disease, making bills and keeping records of patients and medicine. It also helps doctors in the operation theatre. Computers are used in railway stations for booking tickets and getting information about arrival and departure of trains. Computers are used in airports for booking tickets, keeping records of flights, and maintaining security. Computers also help aeroplanes to take off and land. In banks, Computers are used to maintain the accounts and records of transactions done by customers. Have you seen an ATM, Rennie?
Aren't those the machines from where mom takes out money?
Yes, Rennie. An ATM is also a computer. ATM stands for Automatic Teller Machine. Computers are also used in offices to maintain the record of salaries, employees and accounts. Computers are used by weather departments to forecast weather. Film production companies use computers to make animation and special effects in their films. Scientists use computers for doing minute calculations in researches. Robots are also made using computers. Computers are used by book publishing and designing companies for printing and designing books, newspapers and magazines. Computers are also used at home to do homework or to calculate monthly expenses.
Last week, Mom said she purchased a mobile phone by using the computer. How is that possible, Kiko?
Yes, it is possible by using the internet on the computer. You can visit the site of a store and order anything from the store through the computer. The store will deliver the item at your home. It is called online shopping.
Gosh, computers are used in so many places. It seems life would be very difficult without computers.